Happy Friday, everybody. This is a video a long time coming. This is my video of my project that I finally completed. I just want to warn you right off the bat that this is a gun video. So if you don't like guns, or talking about guns or Second Amendment, this is probably not the video for you. And I respect that. But this is for my project. And my project is finally done. And I call this project the Digital Laser Trainer. Now, 6 years ago, a man on YouTube found that there was a deficit in the training of handgun equipment, and he built one of these devices. And I just made slight improvements on those devices. Because his was patent pending, right? So in patent laws, you have to alter the original design by 15%, and then you will not be infringing on any patent or patent pending equipment or designs out there. So I did change mine by 15%, and I'll go over my change. But this is the Digital Laser Trainer. If some of you are not aware, the best practice for handgun accuracy is to train, is to try to eliminate that anticipation of recoil. And this is an unloaded firearm. Unloaded, no magazine, no magazine. Okay? Anticipation of recoil is when you fire and you're flinching, you're anticipating that a round's going to be fired because recoil will knock you back. And so we try to get rid of that anticipation of recoil by training, either using snap caps or these laser rounds like I have here. This is a laser round. It has a laser inside. This is not a live bullet. This has a laser. So when you strike the back of it, it projects a little beam. So it's as if you're shooting a laser bullet. So we're going to put this in there. I'll demonstrate here what the laser round does. So laser round is in, no magazine. Okay, we're going to turn the light off. Alright, and if you see the center of that bullseye, you'll see a laser. Okay, and I can shoot this all day with a laser. There's nothing. So what my project does is that in the center is a LDR, a light sensor. The ring around it are the lights. So if we turn this on, this initial startup will be, hey, I just started up. You see my ring of lights. Select a color. This is the 15% change that I did. The original design only had a red ring. My design has a ring that you can select the color. So any color in its predefined list of tables, and then we can go into patterns and change the patterns. And then once we get to the end, we have a lovely rainbow. So we can use the rainbow. We're going to go with red. We're going to change the intensity down to 0. Okay? And we're going to select the color by pushing that button. Now we need to select the sensitivity, set the sensitivity. So we're going to make sure our motor's off. There's an actuator inside this box that'll strike this steel plate. I'll go over that in a second. But we need to make sure this is functional. So we need to adjust it so it turns on. And then slightly turn it down. And slightly turn it down some more. Okay. So, and then this switch here resets our counter. Our counter's at the top. Alright. And now we're going to load our laser round. And we're going to fire the laser round. And you'll see that the ring lights up. I better not miss it at a foot away. Otherwise, I'm terrible. And we can shoot this digital. That is the Digital Laser Trainer. Okay, we're going to reset the count. And we're going to turn the actuator on now. And that's a solenoid electromagnetic rod that will now strike the plate every time we hit the center of the target. Alright, and it goes something like this. Okay, sometimes that flashes off, I don't know why. We're going to change the color to maybe blue. Alright, and we'll continue. Got one more in there. Alright, now let's test a pattern. We go with green pattern. Increase the intensity. Alright. And it's just funny, there's one of the flaws that I found in my program is that I couldn't figure it out, but I shot the target and then it kept triggering. Well, the light of the ring kept triggering the sensor, and I was in this pattern of, hey, this will never end. And then I figured out how to fix it in the software. So that's the pattern, which is kind of cool. That was a feature I was not expecting. And then we'll, no, didn't reset, good. Okay, now we're gonna go test the rainbow. It's very sensitive, right here, rainbow. That one you have to hold down. And let's see what that looks like. So it'll do the pattern and then it'll trigger the shot. Because of the software has to drive that ring pattern and then continue. It's still a work in progress, I guess. That is the digital laser trainer in a nutshell. You can go to white. Now this ring has a dedicated white channel. Normally on RGB LEDs, you'll have white will be construed as turning on red, turning on blue, turning on green. That gives you your white reference. This one actually has a dedicated white channel. You can see blues on the bottom, and then when we go to white, white is on the other side of the LED. Just technical stuff I thought I'd point out. I thought it's really neat. Sensitivity has to go down for the white because it'll trigger. And let's see what that looks like. Still at 18. I think there's not enough power. Oh, because this thing draws 2 amps, the motor inside. So if you turn off the motor, that won't flash. Because it's just too much power draw. This is what I'm thinking. And then there's a fuse on the circuit board. But yeah, that is my digital laser trainer in a nutshell. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see. Let's go vertical a little bit. Vertical. Yep. Alright, zoom in. Alright. Let's change the color to pink. I had to do a Cassidy color, right? Alright, it's just testing. Alright, let's do a boom. Let's change the intensity. Let's see what happens. It may falter. It just may falter. I fixed it. Look at that. I fixed it. That crap is bright, man. You may not realize it in video, but looking right at it, you know you hit that thing because that thing is bright. Holy smokes. Yeah, we have purple. Oh, that one's bright. Let's see. Holy Jesus. Okay, we're good. But you guys get the gist of it. This is my little project I liked. Oh my god, I missed it at a foot away. Just don't take me to laser tag, that's for sure. Ooh, this thing's fun. So I put the switch in there because the motor gets loud, and you know, when people are trying to sleep at night, they don't want to hear this thing chunking away. But the lights reset the counter, and that's the digital laser trainer, guys. So that's my project in a nutshell. It takes a standard. This is a 12 volt, 5 amp power supply. Probably more for that motor, but it plugs right in. A lot of this was 3D printed. This metal case was just purchased. Cut a couple holes in it. It was really fun to build. Really fun to build. But that's it. You guys have a happy Friday, and we'll check you later.